This is a story written by Irma Bombeck. How God Chooses a Mom for a Disabled Child. It was given to me when I learned my son Jake had cerebral palsy. I believe the story has been passed along to thousands of mothers who recently learned they were given a gift from God, a special needs child. Most women become mothers by accident, some by choice, a few by social pressures, and a couple by habit. This year, nearly 100,000 women will become mothers of handicapped children. Did you ever wonder how mothers of handicapped children are chosen? Somehow I visualize God hovering over earth, selecting his instruments for propagation with great care and deliberation. As he observes, he instructs his angels to make notes in a giant ledger. Armstrong, Beth, son, patron saint Matthew. Forrester, Marjorie, daughter, patron saint Cecilia. Rutledge, Carrie, twins, patron saint, give her Gerard. He's used to profanity. Finally, he passes a name to an angel and smiles. Give her a handicapped child. The angel is curious. Why this one, God? She's so happy. Exactly, smiled God. Could I give a handicapped child a mother who does not know laughter? That would be cruel. But has she patience? Asked the angel. I don't want her to have too much patience, or she will drown in a sea of self-pity and despair. Once the shock and resentment wears off, she'll handle it. I watched her today. She has that feeling of self and independence. She'll have to teach the child to live in her world, and that's not going to be easy. But Lord, I don't think she even believes in you. God smiles. No matter. I can fix that. This one is perfect. She has just enough selfishness. The angel gasps. Selfishness? Is that a virtue? God nods. If she can't separate herself from the child occasionally, she'll never survive. Yes, this is a woman I will bless with a child less than perfect. She doesn't realize it yet, but she is to be envied. She will never take for granted a spoken word. She will never consider a step ordinary. When her child says mama for the first time, she will be present at a miracle and know it. When she describes a tree or a sunset to her blind child, she will see it as few people have ever seen my creations. I will permit her to see clearly the things I see, ignorance, cruelty, prejudice, and allow her to rise above them. She will never be alone. I will be at her side every minute of every day of her life because she is doing my work as surely as she is here by my side. On January 19th, 1989, we learned Jake had cerebral palsy. The doctor explained Jake may never walk, talk, or even recognize us. I couldn't understand why God would give us a disabled child. I didn't know a thing about caring for someone with special needs. I was scared. A few hours passed, and I went to see Jake. I looked down at him, and he looked up at me, and he smiled. I knew at that very moment Jake recognized me. I picked him up in my arms, and I told him, we'll figure this all out, and we're going to have a wonderful life. I love you so very much. Jake is the most important person in the world to me. When he was diagnosed with cerebral palsy, my friends and family tried to comfort me by saying, God never gives you more than you can handle. I thought they were all crazy and just didn't know what else to say. It took a while for me to realize Jake would be one of my greatest teachers.